Have you ever passed by an old house that seemed alive? In the small town of Ashwood, there's a house everyone avoids. Its windows are shattered, its walls covered in vines, but what really scares people are the voices. Local kids call it the house that whispers. They say if you stand too close, you can hear faint murmurs, like someone calling your name. Some believe it's just the wind, but those who dared to step inside never forgot what they heard. One night, a group of teenagers decided to prove the legend wrong. Armed with flashlights and shaky confidence, they pushed open the rotten door. The moment they stepped inside, the whispers grew louder. At first, it was like a crowd speaking softly. But then, the voices began saying their names, one by one. The walls seemed to breathe. The air grew heavy, colder with every step. In the living room, they found something that froze them in place. An old rocking chair, moving on its own, as if someone invisible was sitting there. Suddenly, one of the boys screamed. On the wall, carved deep into the rotten wood, was his full name, and the exact date of that night. The others looked around, realizing more names were carved into the walls, with dates that matched the very nights people had vanished from town. Panic set in. They tried to leave, but the front door was gone. In its place was just more wall. Wood, old and damp, like the house itself had swallowed the exit. The whispers turned into laughter, mocking, echoing from the cracks in the ceiling. Their flashlights flickered, and in that brief moment of darkness, one of them vanished. No sound, no scream, just gone. The remaining teens ran upstairs, desperate to find another way out. But in every room, they found the same thing. More walls carved with names. Names of people they knew. Some of the names were crossed out. In the last room, they found a mirror, dusty, cracked, and taller than any of them. As they approached, their reflections began to move differently, smiling when they weren't. One reflection stepped out of the glass, grabbing the nearest boy and pulling him inside. The others screamed, pounding on the mirror, but their own reflections began to reach out one by one. Desperate, one girl threw her flashlight at the glass, shattering it. The room went dark. When the police searched the house the next day, they found no bodies. But on the walls, fresh names had appeared, each belonging to the teenagers who entered. And if you walk by the house at night, you can still hear their voices, whispering for someone new to join them. So if you ever pass by an abandoned house and it calls your name, don't listen, don't go inside, because once the house whispers to you, it never lets you leave.